Spurs win the tip. Instead of Pizza Hut, we are underway. Victor short on the three. The truck saying that they were even twice as nervous.
Yeah, they were. That's all. They got love for you. That's all it is.
Embiid fading away over Victor. No good. How about this? Back-to-back matchups against former MVP candidates for Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, he's got his work cut out for him. Embiid's going to try to get physical.
Victor passes out. Fell down. Him and Embiid both down. Now they're back up. Castle three. Good. The Spurs 0 for 2 from downtown to start. Embiid fakes it. Can't take it. Spurs recover nicely. Paul George hits it, and he has been balling, Sean, since his return. He has played excellent basketball.
Yeah, he really has, and he's not going to miss many of those wide open corner three balls. A little bit of a gamble early on there, and that was just a miscommunication on that pass.
Paul George averaging 26 points per game on 50% shooting since his return. Maxey the miss. Spurs get the rebound. Remember, they clobbered them in Philly last time on the rodeo road trip. Devin Vassell sticks it for three.
More like it. Good job by Devin running to that short corner. Nice find from Steph Castle. Good job taking control of the ball in the open court.
Maxey kick out. Embiid fires. No good that time. Castle the rebound.
Yeah, you win those little battles when Joel Embiid is outside shooting jump shots as opposed to going inside.
Castle waits and gets hit by Edgecombe. So the rookie gets the first foul.
Was being played for some reason now. I guess just trying to give players rest and extending the schedule that both Saturday and Monday we have games. I know they cut it to 5 and I was psyched. I was like, okay, you guys are settling down. And then Michigan just continued to grind. They just couldn't make any shots, turn the ball over too much.
Maxey wide open. No good on the three. You were smacking that airplane seat like both in anger and then when the comeback came, you were going crazy. Vassell keeps it all the way past Embiid. Just missed it.
Two little bunnies that we've missed. Got to convert near the rim.
Edgecombe stops and hits a three. He can score it, Sean. And what happened? That happens again tonight. He gives the Sixers a 2-point lead. Fox loses it. Edgecombe in transition. Driving, missed it, but Oubre, the putback is good.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. He's in every play. I haven't seen Kelly Oubre against us one time, go out there and take possessions off. Always moving on both ends of the floor.
Mitch Johnson disappointed at the bench. I think that one's going on the videotape for review.
You guys look a touch flat here.
Yep.
Gotta say.
George out. Embiid. No. Spurs 9-1 in their last 10. 27 of their last 30. Victor spins on Maxey and just sends it to the rim.
Advantage of having big hands there, just able to kind of palm the ball, keep it away from the defense. Felt the pressure on one side, beautiful spin, and finish from Victor.
George over Wembanyama, no good. Here's Castle, crossover on Oubre, inside. Oh, and he rises up. Castle, put him in the dungeon.
That's how you finish off plays right there. Didn't have to rely on shooting the ball off the glass. Beautiful crossover, gets between two defenders. Really strong finish.
Dunks, maybe worth more than two. That gets the Spurs going a little bit here.
Yeah, maybe it's a little spark that our guys need.
Maxey stepping back, kick out. George, three, and it's perfect. Shawnee's been 4. Had a 39-point game as well recently. Castle behind the back, and Embiid comes up hobbling, and Castle puts it in. Just did Embiid a little bit.
They did him dirty. Strained something there, trying to stay up with Steph.
Man, this is not good if you're a Sixer fan.
Have to clean that up come the postseason if they want to hope to get past the first round.
Andre Drummond came up hobbled, had to sit on the scorer's table for a second. Andre Drummond has checked in for Joel Embiid. Wembanyama the rebound. Castle gives it right back, and Paul George got a hand on it. Spurs swinging around. Champagny back inside. Wembanyama spins and dunks it, and a foul. What a quick move from Victor.
He got the dunk anyway.
As Victor goes to the free throw line for the and one. What a battle it was between him and Jokic. That is what NBA fans pay to go and see.
The NBA was loving that matchup. Better believe they want to see that in the second round.
Yep.
That's if Denver manages to catch the Lakers.
We've lost Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves for multiple weeks. George got a couple shots early. Champagny defending. Shot clock going down. George, the dish. Drumming got blocked by Victor in midair.
definitely got a piece of that one. Not sure he's going to get credited with the block shot, though.
George steps back for three, and it's good. And he sat out 25 games because of the anti-drug policy.
He's trying to make amends pretty quickly. Boy, he's playing.
He's 3 of 3 on threes.
And he had a nice steal. He's also a world-class defender.
Oh, the one-handed alley-oop. The alien.
Steph Castle's a little shaken up.
And Drummond puts an A1 down the other end to the locker room. So we've seen Castle head to the locker room. Embiid, not sure if he's on the Sixer bench or not. I can't see. He was hurt a couple minutes ago. Embiid's still sitting out there, so we'll see if he returns soon. Harper, another turnaround jumper. It's one of his moves that spin around.
Yeah, played well in Philadelphia, if I'm not mistaken. And that was a beautiful little spin to that pop-a shot in the paint.
Edgecombe trying to dance on Keldon Johnson. Drives. Last second dish. Out of bounds. Last thing that Philly fans want to see is Embiid injured. Played only 49% of the available games in his career.
He spent those first 2 years out, I believe.
Yes, he did. Oubre. Shot clock going down. Meets a wall. Almost still put it in. Loose ball. Edgecombe saves it. And Keldon jumps in and secures it. Vassell, the hop. And an out for three.
What a pass, though, there from Carter Bryant. Cross court, almost the length of the court.
George dancing. And a hot hand for Philly early on. Driving and scores again.
This game, Paul George is red hot.
Cornette. Devin. Carter Bryant thought about the three. Puts it on the deck. Back out. Devin. He drives, fades away, and rolls it down.
Got the kind bounce there. He's sticking to that mid-range game early.
4-minute mark of the first quarter. Spurs and the Sixers for the second and final time this season as George.
Show him how it's done.
Harper weaving and winding, and
it's
a goaltending. Yep, count it. Says crew chief Kevin Scott.
It's followed his lead.
Maxey hasn't scored yet. Fifth in the NBA points per game.
Good job by Carter to stay down after Maxey picks up the ball.
John Barlow, former Spur, trying to dunk on the new backup center, Luke Cornette, and he gets fouled.
Dominic Barlow's found a home in Philadelphia for him. He deserves it.
Makes the first free throw. Now we hear from Embiid is back on the court, by the way. Just checked back in along with Quentin Grimes. Just kind of watch how Embiid moves. Keldon, body Grimes.
Get back to that right hand.
Got everything but the bucket.
He may have lost it on the way up.
Embiid takes it and hits it. And Mitch Johnson called. Start of the second quarter. George misses. Embiid foul.
Are they right? Because he got a little shaken up early on, so maybe he's not quite 100% there. Oh, boy.
Castle and Victor combining for that block. Give it to Victor, who's already got three. First force a turnover, and then Wembanyama hit by George.
On his next shot, if it affects him at all.
Castle saw room and got fouled, so that's two on the rookie, VJ Edgecombe. And get a snack when Victor's in. Get that done beforehand.
Exactly. Not time to go.
Nope, he did not stop at the bike. But the good news is Castle went to the locker room and came back in.
Yeah.
So hopefully that happens with Wembanyama. VJ Edgecombe, very talented rookie out of Baylor, so Texas knows him well. State of Texas. Originally from the Bahamas, rising up and hitting the jumper. He averages 16 points per game, was the Eastern Conference Rookie of the month of March.
So he's had a fantastic season. He'll be first-team All-Rookie.
Fox fades away and hits it. His first basket. San Antonio by 2. 2 minutes into the second quarter. Embiid rolling. Foul. Rebounding down. His career average is 11. He did have a 40-point game on January 31st against the
and in late season form.
Waters fires a three, and it rolls in. Oh, Lindy.
That ball hit like the side of the rim, and for some reason that top spin just carried it forward.
Grimes fires and responds by hitting a three. He can fill it up. Fox trying to beat the whole team down the floor. And it's poked out of Fox. Fires. Not that time too strong. George with the rebound.
Looked like he was really focusing to get his legs underneath him on that shot.
And UG13 draws a foul on Waters.
Only because he was out there killing people.
Yep, he was. Heat. That to me is way back in the day.
Yeah, I did. Well, it was a while back. It was a number of years ago. He's been on a few different places since then. There you go. Beautiful pass again. You got Joel Embiid kind of loses contact with Luke Cornett there. And again, another easy pass for Steph over the top.
Embiid shut off by Cornett. Hand off to Edgecombe. Edgecombe wildly throws it out. Oubre catches. And they get...
Staying silent on that one. I don't know if I liked it.
Embiid throws it up and banks it in. And then he slips. Trying to get back. He slipped again. Spurs have numbers, and Fox wins the battle.
Our guys doing a great job pushing the pace. In this one early, they just made too many mistakes with their turnovers. Again, they could have a lot more points. Here they go again.
Fox running to the rim. Banks it in again. They can't stop the speedy.
Our guys looking for every opportunity in the open court. Nice job by De'Aaron Fox using his body.
George, no good. You know the Spurs want to get back in that fast break category. Top 10 in the NBA all season long, but they lost the battle in Denver. Fox, or rather Castle, for two.
Didn't have to look for any contact there. Just go straight up, almost a little bit of a fadeaway. And again, good rotation, you get the soft bounce.
Grimes inside, pokes free for a second. Edgecombe, they double Embiid, back out. The rookie for three, no good. Embiid offensive rebound, puts it up and in, and a foul.
And now Joel Embiid is moving a little bit better. Been a terror on the offensive glass here.
Misses there. Up again, and it works. Coming down for you. Get down here.
All right, yeah, come on, bring it on.
Jackals channeling their inner Taylor Swift with the friendship bracelets. Great idea. Harper hits a three.
My goodness. He is turning into a world-class shooter from beyond the arc. That shot was really pure.
And near 40% since the All-Star break. Him and Castle both. After the Philly turnover. Oubre inside gets it to go. He continues his good outing start. Harper inside, turned away. Cornett falls down. Him and Embiid going at it a little. Spurs almost turned it over. Champagny. Good that time. Sean, the Spurs and the Sixers are meeting for the 109th time since October 22nd, 1976. That was the Spurs' first ever game in the NBA. As Edgecombe puts it down, and that was also
team. That's basketball 101. You force Joel Embiid to throw it back out. They turn the ball over. He's not able to see the floor and make a scoring pass.
Simple, yet effective.
Yeah, and you can see hers, Jacob, you put your hands up. Sure, hands up all the time. And you can't unsee it.
Spurs by 4 as we approach the 5-minute mark of the first half. Jacob Toby and Sean Elliott with you here on FanDuel Sports Network. Tipped into the backcourt, deflected by the Spurs. Harper and Champagny up there at the top. Short three by Oubre. Here comes Harper.
She's got Victor trailing there.
Devin inside. Wembanyama. What was that?
Easy money. That's what it was. It was like...
He didn't even look at the basket.
Shaq says barbecue chicken. That was thighs and drumsticks there.
Champagny. No good on the three. Somebody's hungry.
Yeah, you can tell.
Well, you're getting fed coming up here. Taco Palenque is coming up
hungry and cranky.
Third quarter, Taco Palenque.
Did I mention that when the double team occurs, you got to put your hands up?
Put your hands up.
Yes.
Embiid slow step and scores. He's got 13. And
Now he's got that mid-range jumper working.
Keldon. Grimes out. Maxey hasn't scored yet in this game. Crazy to say, 5th in the NBA in points per. Keldon takes the rebound away from Jules. Harper. Swinging around. Wembanyama thought about the 3. Posts him up. Drives and banks it in. Plus the foul.
Yeah. Because, you know, he's got to play. We want to see him win Defensive Player of the Year. So he's got to continue to grind through a little bit of aches and pains.
3 games remaining after this, all here at home. Portland on Wednesday. Edgecombe misses. Victor, 4th rebound.
Good on that rebound there.
Harper had space, and no. Tap back by Keldon, no. Loose ball, diving on the floor. KJ gives maximum effort, and then Harper puts it in.
There you go, Keldon. You saw him dive into the stands a couple weeks ago in this building.
Embiid off the backboard to himself, kind of, and a foul called. Spurs bench said something to longtime trainer Will Sevening. Make sure to get these items and more at the new Taco Palenque stand here inside the Frost Bank Center, section 124. I want to eat all this now.
Hey.
Let me get it out.
Oh my God, that looks good too.
Maxey just scored.
Cheese and guacamole.
I think the winner, I mean, everything's amazing, but this Mexican street corn is.
I'm telling you.
Oh my goodness.
Your mouth
queso
is watering
fresco.
while you're eating it. That's not possible.
No, I have. Oh my goodness. The bad news, Sean. The good news is we have food. The bad news is that Victor Wembanyama is not out there to start the second half, and he's not on the bench either. That's why Cornette is in. He started eating before we even came on the air.
I mean, you're doing it all tonight. You're eating. You're doing the broadcast. You're singing the national anthem.
Off the cuff.
That was all in the head.
I didn't realize you were a poet with the way with your words.
Yeah, I've been known to do that.
I would keep this beautiful jacket on, but I run hot, as you know, so I'm going to take this off.
I'm concerned. And now eating out of nervousness. The food's absolutely incredible.
Really
Thank you, Taco Palenque. The green salsa. Have you tried the green salsa, by the way?
I haven't had time. As Paul George hits a 3. I really want to eat all this, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to hand it to Yvette, and she's going to wrap it up for us later because we're going to share the nachos. She's definitely going to have some now. It's a 7-0 76ers run, by the way. But I want this. I want it later, for sure. Fox, no good. Cornette offensive rebound. Hit the rim. Fox driving baseline, waits for Embiid, and scores and breaks up the 7-0 run.
Little cat and mouse game. De'Aaron Fox stops on a dime. Left side of the glass wide open.
George back down the other way. Kick out Embiid. Fires a 3 and hits another one. Embiid's hit now 2 of 5 from three-point land. Castle behind the back. He's on triple-double watch tonight. Kicks out Fox. De'Aaron, crossover. Moving quickly. Stop and pop. Swinging around. Shea Penny. There's a 3. 193 on the season.
Just had to get his feet set. You see, I kind of checked, looked down, make sure he was behind the line. Good focus there from Julian.
Turned over. Champagny flying in and gets the layup to go.
How about that? An overwhelmed Paul George at the rim got physical. That's not easy to do.
Note to self, don't take a bite of street corn when there's a turnover. Almost missed that one. George probing, fading. Short that time. Castle, his 7th rebound. Vassell flying to the rim.
There you go. We're going to have to push the ball and push the pace, especially if Victor doesn't return here in the second half. You don't want to have to set up your offense time and time again against the 76ers defense without Victor.
Victor got banged up on a couple different plays in this game. Maxey missing the 3. Maxey only has 2 points, and they've come at the free throw line. 5th in the NBA in scoring. Fox hits a 3. Timeout, Philadelphia. Victor needs to play just one more game to be eligible for postseason honors and awards. There are 2 exceptions each NBA player gets in terms of minutes played. Between 15 and 20 minutes, the exception has to take place. He's got 60 minutes in this game, so should be all set on that. And hopefully we see Victor back on the floor for the Blazers game on Wednesday. 3 more games here. The Nuggets want to play it in terms of standing, but we'll talk about that.
Well, I know how our guys are going to want to play it. I mean, you're not going to want to give Denver any more looks.
Spurs trying to take their first double-digit lead in this game as Maxey hits a 3. His first field goal in 6 shots. And miscommunication. Fox was trying to be sneaky with it. 0 in the second and have 2 here in the third.
Repeat of that first quarter. You can't take the ball out of your own hands.
Fox tried to rip it away from Embiid, who's played excellent. 25 points, came high for Joel Embiid. George started the game off hot, spins around, missed it. Embiid put back no. Devin the rebound. Castle the crossover and got hit by George. That is the second personal on George. First team foul. Eat my share after the game.
Poor you. I get to chow down now.
Devin the mid-range again.
Working out that weak side screen. I want to see a few more of those here in the second half.
Embiid looking. Edgecombe. Rookie has 7 points. On 3-6 shooting, Harper staying right in front of him. Edgecombe trying to lose him. He can't. He fades away and still hits it.
Oh boy, he elevates so high on his jumper. Just it's so athletic. That was a good matchup to watch.
Castle inside. Cornet got fouled. Cornet, first free throw, good. Now we hear for it slap.
No.
Wow.
First time.
It's about time I teach you something.
Yeah, I was about to say, you're educating the old guy.
You've been putting me to school for the last 2 years.
It is. I like the Canadian national anthem too. I don't like it as much as ours.
Wow.
But I do like it.
Castle. You like that,
And
don't
that
you?
slaps.
That did slap. That did slap.
That was a great looking 3 ball again. Stephen, Dylan Harper shoot the ball so well from beyond the arc.
And speaking of the Canadian national anthem, Spurs radio to get it next year for him to do it when the Raptors are in town. Wouldn't that be something? That connection.
Did Bill Schoening bring his mouth stash?
He did bring it. It's on full display. Of course, his son Carl does a great job.
Yes, he does.
On the pregame show, postgame show, Dan.
Following in his dad's footsteps.
Yep. Foul called here against Philadelphia. Spurs, Kyle Lowry not playing much for the Sixers, but is on the roster. That one is slapped out of bounds.
Or as soon as that ball is inbounded.
George, 16 points in 23 minutes. Gets a screen from Embiid. Now Keldon pokes it out of bounds. Edgecombe. Shot clock going down. Missing the 3. Castle, hard fall as he tried to get the rebound, and then Embiid trips over him. Keldon guarding him. Smaller lineup in for the Spurs, and Embiid hits the deck again.
Carter Bryant is just doesn't know his own strength. Running through Joel Embiid.
First one rattles in for Embiid. 6th seed right now. That final playoff spot before the play-in. You want that rest specifically with Embiid. You need all the rest you can for him.
No question. You don't have to play a high-pressure game just to get in the playoffs.
Embiid had 16 points in that second quarter. He's got 9 here in the third. So he's come to life.
Carter Bryant, sorry.
No, you're good.
Carter Bryant just all over Joel Embiid.
Embiid misses. Barlow offensive rebound. Edgecombe 3. He changed the shot a little bit there. Had to fire it quicker.
We could see from our vantage point that was way off.
Vassell. Bodies crashing in for producer Daniel Ashcraft. Gave him that name. Kevin the Stash. As Embiid smacks that out of bounds. But then the story went that you were the one that names the best.
Yes. Or second best.
Carter Bryant driving in. Keldon spinning. No good that time.
Just knew that was money when he gets to that right hand.
Barlow catches, kick out, Edgecombe missed the three the last time, drives this time, missed it. Harper.
Try that little Euro step. If he goes off 2 feet, probably gets an easier shot.
Barnes. There's 8 of 22 from 3. KJ, same spot, also short. Edgecombe on the break. And doesn't elect to go against the rookie Harper. Spurs get back on defense.
Yeah, kind of surprising there because he's one-on-one with no help defender.
And Embiid swings through and a foul called on Barnes.
Oh.
Second one from Embiid is good. 8-0 76ers run. Harper running the offense here. Fox, stutter step move. Inside, fights around Embiid. American Heritage Night here inside of the Fox Bank Center. Fox starts the fourth quarter like he normally does.
It's his time. Little stop on a dime, allows the defender to bypass him. Just so shifty. You get a lot of defensive players that overreact to all his fakes.
George whips it around. Maxey driving. Scoring. Maxey had 21 last time against the Spurs. Castle turns the corner, kick out, extra pass deflected.
Rotating on the defensive end.
Castle inside, fouled. Rebounds, 12 assists. Did that a month ago. First free throw good. Take your shot with pro baller. Philly coming in 43 and 35, 6 and 4 in their last 10, coming off a loss against Detroit. With that win, they wrapped up the #1 seed in the East. Grimes, Quentin fire is good. Quentin Grimes.
Yeah, a lot of good action there. Andre Drummond did a great job. Got a little dribble handoff, sets a screen, and allows Grimes to turn the corner.
Castle at the side of the window that time. From the Sixers. 15th in offensive rating. Foul. Throws.
Yeah, they're a really good free throw shooting team. And they get there. You got Maxey gets there a lot. Joel Embiid, for a big guy, does a great job with his shot.
And then Fox just got caught.
Oh, strong.
Carter
De'Aaron
Bryant.
Fox, Carter Bryant, they're just pushing the 76ers bigs around.
Drummond almost fell down there again. Luke Cornett wanted to travel. Shot clock at 5. Fox with the defense. Grimes with Champagny on him. Drives and misses the crazy layup attempt. De'Aaron fires. Can't bank into 3. Castle almost got the rebound. Champagny.
They can ask for a better look.
Jules only has hit 1 3-pointer tonight. Fox and Drummond are still tangled up. Oubre misses. Champagny, the drive, and the finish. Nice spin on that ball.
How about Julian get a little fancy there? Not selling for the 3 ball. Moves around nicely in the air. Good use of the glass.
Grimes. Nope. Champagny another rebound. That's number 8. Castle carries it. It goes all the way.
Absolutely remarkable from beyond the arc, and that's your Methodist Healthcare assist.
And he's been near 40% since the All-Star break. Spurs on a 12-4 run the last 3 minutes and about 50 seconds. Maxey over Drummond, who went over from 3 in that last game against the Spurs, misses there.
Yeah, he's been making them this year, but you like that.
White Castle again in the fourth quarter. Put that in an ice cream cone.
And Drummond shoots the ball from the deep right corner, and Luke Cornett able to beat him down the floor for the lob.
Put back by Drummond. Cornett gets it from Steph. Harper, same spot.
It's money.
Another one.
You can see it when it comes out of his hands. Oh, he is supremely confident right now from beyond the arc. What a find from Luke. Great catch, by the way. And then firing it to the Dylan Harper in the corner.
Maxey sticks it to answer. What do you think it is with Dylan? I mean, his three-point percentage.
He works on it. He puts a ton of work in his game, plain and simple. He can already shoot it reasonably well. He has good form.
Castle stuck. Edgecombe quickly up. Maxey. 11 points on 4 of 11 shooting for Tyrese Maxey, the 5th leading scorer in the NBA. And B, foul.
You come with your hands up. I'm not sure I got that message across.
I show up and they kick us off the playoff.
Yeah,
rotation.
Yeah, they must have seen you coming. They didn't want the competition.
Castle, ball's flying around this possession. Carter Bryant gets it for three.
That's a huge shot. Reminds me of that big three he took during the Clippers game right in front of us. He's got to remain a weapon out there. He can't just be out there as a defender.
Maxey.
Yeah, he's starting to cook now.
Harper. Castle behind the back against George. Takes the fadeaway. Too strong.
Didn't really move the ball that possession. Didn't move the red jerseys.
And B takes the three. Castle guarding. B missed it.
Missed it.
And then a loose ball foul against Philadelphia. He was right at the rim.
He was right at the rim. Just shot that little lefty layup.
Castle puts it up again. Castle needs one more rebound for a triple-double. Maxey's fouled right in front of Mitch Johnson. Maxey going to inbound it here. Dylan Harper guarding him.
I mean, it is tough to beat Paul George off the dribble. He's been an all-NBA defender for a while.
Maxey against Bryant. Almost score, but Edgecombe comes.
They were all about that game.
Castle. KJ 3. Too strong. Pushed up by Maxey. Look at the speed by this kid. And Keldon comes out and swats it. He came out of nowhere.
Is that Keldon? Is that Devin Vassell? It's hard for me to tell.
And Harper finishes on the other end. Keldon on defense, Harper on offense.
All right, well, this is Keldon. He absolutely destroyed that ball. Took the air out of it. And you have Dylan Harper come back against Kelly Oubre, who again is a terrific defender. Goes right past him for an easy layup.
Devin bats it out of bounds. Oubre. No. Harper gets the screen from Bryant, passes over. Devin Vassell, Fox, and an offense. Oubre fades away. Can't hit it, out of bounds. Spurs basketball as Edgecombe takes a hard fall.
Oh, he snuck in there again. Almost came away with another offensive rebound.
110-99, KJ's foul. People, it's the second largest urban native center in Texas. Art workshops. They got fatherhood class. Quite amazing night, right?
I didn't know all that.
Yeah.
You learn something new every day.
Yep. They're selling jerseys at the team shop in conjunction with the Lindy Waters Foundation and Nike N7, which Nike partners with Native Youth to give back as well.
I need to start selling your CD.
We're working on it this summer.
How about some Christmas songs?
Well, also, Sean, it's the last 3 games for these fans to get some practice in before the playoffs
Yeah,
start.
that's right. Yeah. Get ready. Our fans haven't seen the playoffs for a minute. They've got to get back in playoff form.
The Jackals are of utmost importance. KJ, shot clock at 4. Keldon, stuck. Has to put it up. Got it off. Couldn't finish.
That's okay. You know, our guys ran a lot of clock there, and I was saying it's getting about that time in the game. You have a double-digit lead. You don't have to rush down the floor. Be nice to run some clock.
Edgecombe, well short. Keldon fights off everybody for the rebound.
Be careful with Paul George. He's got good hands. Got a lot of length.
Castle behind the back. The pass, Cornette up and under. Castle's got his 13th assist.
Just doing everything. Trying to help carry this team in the absence of Victor.
now solo possession for 5th all-time in triple doubles. He's tied with Timmy and Victor with 4. Now he's got 5. George missed it. Held in a rebound. Fox running. Bounce pass. Right back. Fox got blocked. George. Maxey. The 2.
Yeah, you can think I'm crazy, but it's okay to bring that last one back out. You don't have a clear layup.
That was the 76ers' first made shot since 5:40 on the clock.
Yeah, you got an 11-point lead here. I'm trying to run this thing down.
De'Aaron, how did he get that pass off? KJ! Out of bounds. Stays with the Spurs.
The clock here, no quick hitters.
Maxey turns it over.
If you have something, take it. If you don't, bring it back out. Now bring the ball back out.
They're listening.
Yeah.
Fox, step back 3. Too strong. Edge come. No. Marlowe offensive rebound. Embiid got stripped by Castle. He's trying to beat Embiid down the floor. Castle leans in and got it.
That should do it. I'm feeling right now even no real sense of urgency. Now there it is.
Maxey misses.
The run at us in the second half. And after losing that game in Denver, our guys come back with a solid performance. Steph Castle leading the charge with a triple-double.